We've all heard many times that Honkai Star Rail dev team treats its players better than the Genshin dev team, and for the longest time, I just thought it was because Genshin's popularity allows them to be more stingy with the rewards and quality of life of the game. Sometimes they're just way too big to fail. But with the recent developments, a lot more eyes are looking into the dev teams of both Genshin and Hoyoverse titles, and what we found is something all of us can guess. The man in charge of the dev team of Genshin is not the same man in charge of both Honkai games. But would you believe me if I said that the same man in charge of Genshin right now was also in charge of Honkai Impact 3rd, and that Honkai Impact 3rd was in the same situation as Genshin before? Here's a quick rundown of the history of the man known as Kai Hao Yu. This piece of shit is the reason why we never had the same good treatment that the other Honkai games currently have. As we know, Genshin Impact is what propulsed Hoyoverse into mainstream fame, but before that, their first successful title was Honkai Impact 3rd. Now, during its first years, it was ran by this man, Kai Hao Yu, and during those days, the Honkai Impact 3rd community had almost the same issues we are currently facing in Genshin Impact. More specifically, lack of rewards and dev team lack of communication, and no changes after we give feedback. Sounds familiar? Now, after Genshin Impact's launch, he was moved to the Genshin Impact dev team and was replaced by the one and only, the man of the hour, David Young. This man not only brought back Honkai Impact 3rd by giving the equivalent of Archons in that game for free, but also is the man responsible for all the praise Honkai Star Rail is getting nowadays, giving all of us Hoyoverse players the feel that we are in the best hands playing Honkai titles and not the Genshin Impact title. That is sad. I don't know about you, but for me personally, I don't want to be responsible for a man losing his job, costing him his livelihood. Something at the cost of something like someone's livelihood isn't really worth it. However, it is high time this man, Kai Hao Yu, has some pressure applied on him, so he makes the changes that his peer, David Young, is already doing. If there's one thing school has taught us, is that copying the smart kids' homework is the best way to do your homework. Personally, it is a bit of a relief that it's not a CEO big FU to us Genshin fans, because they're just way too popular, but instead this situation is just the result of a man's shitty tactics. This gives me hope that the changes we need and deserve are very likely and more possible than ever before. And yes, I know what every passionate player is saying right now.
Don't give me hope.
I personally already quit Genshin. I'll be making my video going over all the major points as soon as possible. Stay tuned for that, but I'm really hoping that I don't have to. I would love nothing more than to trash that script, open my favorite game, stream it for all you wonderful people, and for all of us to have a wonderful time. I will see you on the next one. See ya.